I want to quickly show you how I made this beautiful cream vanilla cake in this video.
It's not a game.
Hello my beautiful exotic fan, welcome to today's video. I want to quickly show you how to bake this simple and yummy cream vanilla cake. We're going to start by measuring our butter. We'll be using 300 grams of butter. Then you're going to measure sugar. I use 200 grams of sugar. Note that sugar has a lot of work in cake. Aside from sweetness, sugar helps to keep the cake moist and also helps to preserve it. So, but you can reduce your own to 180 or 185, but 200 grams is okay by me. So you're going to start creaming only your butter for like 5 minutes before you add the sugar. So you cream just butter for some time and you add the sugar. If you don't have a mixer, there is no problem. You can use your toner, your tonigari, as most people call it. So you can use it to cream your own. So once you're done creaming only butter, you can add in your sugar. Then mix properly with your mixer or your toner, anyone you're using, till you get that pale white texture, like the butter and sugar is no longer looking yellow, it's now looking pale white, like off white. So that's when you will know that your butter is ready or almost ready. But how to confirm if your butter is very ready is to check by using your spatula or your toner to check. If it drops from your spoon, your butter is ready. So you can go ahead and start mixing in other things you want. So I'll be using 5 eggs. I'll take the ones I want and I'll send the remaining one back. So I need somebody to tell me why I'm breaking these eggs separately. I want to know a follower of mine, a very strong follower, because I've already said it in one of my video already, why you break your eggs separately. So I want to know who can get this answer correctly. I'm going to give the first 3 persons 1 gigabyte of data as your appreciation and well done gift. So guys, in the comment section, why am I breaking my eggs separately before adding it into the other bowl? So once you're done breaking your egg, you're going to go ahead and whisk it up for some time to mix it all up, because I won't be using a mixer for it. So that's why I'm mixing it up for some time. If I was using a mixer to mix it, there won't be any need for it. But I want to use my toner to mix. So you're going to add the eggs into addition. I prefer it that way to help me be able to mix it up very well. So you add in the first one. Once you're done mixing properly, you add in the remaining one. But if you want to add yours together at once, no problem, it still doesn't affect the outcome of your cake. So you will still get a perfect cake if you add, whether you add it in 1 addiction or 2 addiction. But I add mine in 2 to enable me get a perfect mixture. So I'll be using cream vanilla and buttermilk flavor for this cake. I won't be using my signature milk, which a lot of persons know me that I like that flavor. Yes, I do. I like it. The only thing I've not done with that flavor is to cook soup. I like that flavor a lot because it enhances most of my baking. It gives it that milky taste. It pushes the milky taste out. But since I'm using buttermilk, there will be no need for milk emulsion. So you're going to add in, I didn't film where I added my baking powder. That was a mistake on my own part. So you have to add in your baking powder to your flour and mix. Then you will use half cup of milk. Please, if it's your first time tuning into Bake with Exotic Creamy, please subscribe to my channel. Please and please, it's your own way of supporting what I do here. Please, your subscription will go a long way. Help me to subscribe, leave a comment and like the video so that the algorithm can show it to more people. Please, when baking your cake, you add in your flour in 2 or 3 addiction or even 4. depending the quantity of flour you're using. But you have to make sure you start with flour and end with flour. That is, you first of all add in your if you're using flour that you divided into 3, you're going to first of all start with flour, then you add half of the milk, add the second batch of the flour, then add the last batch of the milk, then you add the third batch, which is the last remaining part of the flour. That's how I do my baking. I don't know for other persons, but this is how I do mine, and this is how I learned. You start with flour and you end with flour. Remember, baking has its own rules too. So baking is a science, is an art. You need to combine one or two to get a perfect texture, to get a good texture. So don't go rushing or doing something else and you say you did not get the outcome. As a student that is learning, or as somebody that is trying to bake for the first time, I advise you follow the recipe and you follow the instructions, because in baking, a mistake you make can alter the whole result of what you're doing. So I always advise you follow your teacher's instruction to be able to get the perfect results for whatever you are baking in all the recipes. That is what I normally do. I follow my teacher's step back to back. Even if even if there is somewhere she added salt and removed, that will have to add salt and remove. Yes, that's how I do my sha. So I'm just giving you an instance. So always strive for the best, always strive to be better, always strive to get good results. If you try baking for the first time and you don't get it, keep trying, don't give up, try again for the second time. The second time you might get it. All of us started from somewhere. We started with trying the first time and baking maybe some bones and something looking weird like cake. But it's a gradual process. We now got better. So keep trying, keep baking, you get better at it. Don't give up. No, don't give up. So once again, subscribe to my channel. I teach a lot of beautiful things here. You will learn a lot from me. So we are done mixing our cake. What we're going to do now is to transfer into our pan and bake. So don't mind the plenty pan on my table. I was using small pan. These pans are small pans, like 4 inches and 5 inches pan, and the cupcakes. So that's what I used in this video. You can use 2 6 inches pan or one 7 inch or 1 8-inch pan, if you don't want to use all these small pan I used here. So many pans as a baker. As a baker, we can buy pan. Don't worry about that one. We have pans. We have a lot of things. Like the pan in my house is plenty, but make do with whatever you want, or whatever you have rather. So it's your own practical you're doing. I'm doing something with this. That's why I'm using plenty pan. So this is a reminder for you to subscribe to Bake with Exotic Creamery. Leave a comment for me, like my video so that the algorithm can show this video to other persons that want to learn. Share my video with your friends. I don't mind. Share with people that is interested in baking. So once I'm done sharing my butter, the next thing is to bake. I didn't show that part where I had to on my oven, but then tada, our cake is ready and it came out so fine. I love baking on low heat. That's why my cakes come out like this, like they're having some skincare routine. You know that feeling. So thank you for watching my video. Please watch other videos on my channel and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.